In this week's Made in Kent, we're talking potatoes, and I've come here to Provenance Potatoes, which is spread across East Kent. Now, this field I'm standing in was ploughed last September, and in April will be planted with King Edward potatoes. By the summer, this field will be teeming with spuds, ready for a September harvest. Across from the Thanet field is a cold store holding approximately 1,000 tonnes of Desiree potatoes from last summer. A matter of degrees can make a difference on the final product.
These are fresh potatoes, so they're being held in here at 2.5 to 3 degrees centigrade. But if they were frying potatoes for the chip shop, for example, they would be being held at 7.5 to 8 degrees in order to give that nice golden fry colour that people like out of chip shops.
After storage, the spuds are shipped to the outskirts of Deal, where they are washed and graded. The bad ones don't make the cut, while those which do are bagged and distributed as far away as the Midlands.
We started off quite small. 2012 was a very hard-growing season, so there wasn't much about. That helped us start up because potatoes weren't plentiful. And we were about sort of 7,000 tonnes then. We're up to about 11,000 now for this season.
While the business has expanded, this season's proven to be tough, with TRACY predicting difficult returns for farmers. The team at Provenance, however, are hoping a focus on sustainability and being consumer-led will keep the business growing.
Well, Tracy Bush and Graham Skinner from Provenance Potatoes join me now. So, thanks very much for joining us. Tell us what you brought in today.
Well, we've decided to show how versatile potatoes are. So we've done a leek potato soup, jacket potatoes, very healthy wedges, potato dauphinoise, mashed potato of course, and then a cake made with mashed potato, which is gluten-free.
So you've got starter, main course and dessert. That's pretty impressive.
Full
potatoes.
smorgasbord of dishes. I'm going to go in and give the wedges a go, but just so I do that, tell us about some of the flavours and the varieties of potatoes that we're going to be trying here.
The wedges here are made out of an old favourite called King Edward, which is quite a floury potato. So varieties such as King Edward or Maris Piper, they're quite floury, lend themselves to wedges and chips especially, things like that.
Yeah, it's a lot lighter, it's got quite a light taste to it as well. And there's obviously, we're in the Garden of England, there's quite a lot of potato producers out there. What is it about you guys that makes you stand out from those producers?
Well, we grow particular varieties. So like that one's Desiree, very creamy mash, and we grow to our sort of the sort of land as well, don't we? What grows well, what will produce a really good end result more than anything. We don't like just growing any variety. A potato isn't just a potato; it's very varietal specific. But also, I think we are quite a we sort of share the wealth type company, and we give back. So we try and get sustainable growing, so it's not just about making loads of money, it's making it work for the grower as well.
And we've heard in the office a lot how cold it is at the moment. How has the temperature affected you guys? Has it been difficult?
This time of year it's quite a benefit because most of the main crop potatoes in store, so we'll be blowing outside air to keep them cool, for example. So it's actually this time of year being cold is quite a benefit. Also gets rid of pests and diseases and things like that. So potato growers, what they would like is a dry, warm spring, a reasonably wet summer, but not too wet, and a nice dry harvest period. So at this time of year, they'd be quite happy with the cold weather, I would suggest.
And you've got to tell us about this cake. I've never known potato to be in a cake. Tell us about that.
Well, it came about because I've got a friend who's got celiacs, and I was looking for something that was gluten-free, and I came across mashed potato used instead of flour, so gave it a go, and it worked really well. So I thought, well, I'll bring one in today because nobody, and you were saying, nobody associates potatoes with sweet, the sweet course or cakes. So that's it really, and it's very simple to make. What did you think?
No, it's delicious. It's you wouldn't know that the potatoes are in there. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You can't taste mashed potato in it.